Hi. Today is Wednesday and it's the afternoon already. I'm getting a late start. I've had a busy day and been struggling with a little bit of a cold for the last several days, and it seems like earlier in the day I cough more and sniff more and all those things. So I just wanted to give myself a little bit of time to feel a little bit better before I came on to make my videos. And honestly, I think I mentioned this before, but and I definitely mention it in the letters that I've been writing to Brayden daily, but I'm just having a really hard time. Not that there's been a time throughout this loss that I haven't been having a hard time, but it seems like since around the beginning of July, I've just been in a really dark place and I'm having a real hard time pulling myself out of. And I felt like that was just in anticipation of the month of July being the month that I lost Brayden, and I hoped that once that passed that some of the heaviness would lift, but it just hasn't. And so prayers are greatly appreciated, and I believe in the power of prayer, and I pray a lot, and I ask God for peace and strength to just keep pressing on, and I know He hears me, and I know He holds me, because otherwise I wouldn't still be here. And but I desperately do need the prayers, and I so wish that I could come on here and just say, you know, I'm feeling so much better, I feel peace, but I don't. And it's a core loneliness and isolation that I can't describe, because it has nothing to do with the people that I'm still surrounded by, the people that I love, and the people who love me. It's just a longing and an eternal aching for my son. And I spoke with someone yesterday whose daughter was a friend of Brayden growing up, and he said, I'm so sorry for what you're going through, that you're having to deal with this. And I said, honestly, I will be dealing with this every single day for the rest of my life. But my prayer is that somewhere along the way it becomes a little lighter and doesn't make me question every single day still if it's going to kill me. So I'll go ahead and get started on my letters. I'll go ahead and read 2 of them. And again, I'm sorry for the heaviness, but I have to be honest. And this, I think, is letter number 163 and 64. I think I'll check before I upload, but this is from May 14th, 2026 and May 15th, 2026. Good morning, my sweet boy. Today is Thursday. It's a sunny morning, but it's chilly today. After some warm days, it's only going to be in the low 60s today. The weather is crazy this time of year. It's now been 7 days since I saw the hummingbird. I'm really hoping it comes back soon. Maybe once the weather regulates, they will be here to stay for a while. I had some weird and chaotic dreams last night. I often dream about being back in high school, and in the dreams I'm fully aware that I've already graduated college and grad school, and I can't figure out why I'm having to do high school again. And I have had that dream so many times I can't even count. I dream that a lot. I often wonder if the chaos in my dreams is related to my grief process, and I really think it probably is. I read something the other day specifically about traumatic grief and why you never feel like you're making any progress. It said when something is unfinished, such as a life that ended too soon or unexpectedly, it stays active inside you. It's incomplete. And I think that's a big part of the restlessness that lives inside me. It's unfinished business with nowhere to go. I think that's the reason people have such a hard time understanding, is because our minds don't even have the ability to process, and I guess that's a good thing. There's one more week of school left, and I'm very glad. I think the kids are ready for a break, and I definitely am. I'm always awake early, but at least I won't have to go out, and I can sit in the quiet with you for a few minutes every day before I start my work day. That time is so important to me. It's looking like today is going to be a hectic work day. I'm praying it goes smoothly and peacefully. It's time for me to get started now. I miss you. Sweet face, sweet words, sweet boy. I love you, Brayden. And now moving along to May 15th, 2026. Good morning, my sweet boy. Friday is finally here. Another cold morning, but the sun is shining, thankfully. Yesterday was a rough day at work, and I'm looking forward to the weekend. Yesterday evening, I took the new hummingbird feeder that you and Landon got me for Mother's Day, and I made fresh nectar for it and the others and hung them all up. I'm really hoping I see some hummingbirds soon. This morning started out really heavy for me. I just felt so tired, overwhelmed, and emotional, and before I knew it, the tears just started flowing while I was making my coffee. I literally felt the strongest urge to just scream at the top of my lungs. I knew if I went outside and screamed that someone might hear me. And so I thought about going to my car and screaming in there. But then I remember that when I scream like that, it might make me feel better in that moment, the sort of relief that comes from it. But in the aftermath, it makes my throat so sore. And I think it could be damaging. So I didn't do it. Does that count as progress? The night I lost you, I screamed so much that I'm certain I damaged my throat because my voice sounded hoarse for several weeks. I'll keep that scream on the inside today and pray that it just dissolves away altogether. Landon will be going with your dad after school today for the weekend. Maddox is graduating this weekend, and they will be going to that. I know that you and Hayden will be right there cheering him on. Graduation is such a special time. I remember your graduation like it was yesterday. I bought the brightest pink shirt I could find to wear so that you would be able to spot me in that huge crowd. It worked. You were able to spot me, and we did heart hands to each other. I have a set of glass heart hands sitting on the table beside my desk, and I do heart hands to your pictures on the wall. That was one of our things. I miss it, and I miss you so very much. Time to get busy now for me, but you can sit with me, please. Sweet face, sweet words, sweet boy. I love you, Brayden.